It's my pleasure to welcome you all to these commencement exercises, marking the end of the school year, the 232nd year, in fact, since the founding of Moses Brown School. It's really a thrill to see the entire school community gathered together beneath the shadow of the elms, our sunny spirits making up a little bit for some of this less than summery temperatures that we are experiencing this morning. I'd like to thank you all for being here this morning and for the different roles that all of you have played in supporting our students during their Moses Brown journeys. I'm joined this morning on the stage by friend and colleague Habib Gorgi, who's the clerk of the Moses Brown Board of Trustees, by our guest speaker, Kaplan Mowbray from the class of 1990, head of upper school Rachel Moulton, assistant head of school Debbie Phipps, director of Friends Education Galen Hammond, dean of students Kevin Matson. Thank you all for being with us. I've said this a lot in speeches lately, but I truly cannot believe that we have reached the end of this school year. And what a great year it has been, thanks largely to the leadership and the character of our extraordinary class of seniors. Students, soon to be alumni, all of us who are associated with Moses Brown have felt blessed to have a chance to see you grow and stretch your wings on the way through our upper school. I mean, really, how could we not? You are truly a diverse and multi-talented group of young men and women. All of you, did you know that the class of 2016 includes dual citizens of England, Spain, France, and Nigeria? We have speakers here not only of English, but of Spanish and Italian, French, Igbo, Hindi. This class contains 4 Isabels and 1 Isabella. The class includes sailors and woodworkers, bakers, photographers, dancers. We have a professional sound engineer, a number of entrepreneurs, an Eagle Scout, and a 3rd-degree black belt in karate in this class. I think all of us enjoyed seeing this vast range of interests on display. For example, just last week, during senior project presentations, I had the good fortune of hearing topics ranging from boat building to teaching and everything in between, and I know all of us who witnessed those presentations were deeply impressed by our seniors' passion and their determination. With so many interests motivating you all, students, it hasn't been a surprise to any of us that you've pushed yourselves over the past 4 years to excel academically and athletically and artistically. In sports, for example, state championships this spring in sailing and golf and girls lacrosse, in girls basketball this past winter, and in football last fall are just the recent examples of what happened under your leadership. Did you know, for example, during your time in high school, Moses Brown School has captured 12 Rhode Island state championships? Pretty remarkable. As a result of your athleticism, next year, members of your class will play soccer at Denison and field hockey at Colby and Haverford, football at Tufts and Middlebury and Denison, tennis at PC, basketball at NYU, hockey at Northfield Mount Herman, lacrosse at Dartmouth, Tufts, Roanoke, and Trinity, golf at Bowdoin and Dartmouth, baseball at Eckerd, track and field at Tufts and Emory, and rowing at Harvard and Cornell. A staggering range of interests and abilities. Over the years, and I think this year in particular, you've also treated our community to some amazing creative productions and artistic performances. Your teachers, for example, praise you for memorizing your lines way in advance, for designing and building sets that rival professional work, and for diving into some really complex repertory, for example, the recent musical Sweeney Todd. Under your leadership, there has been consistent excellence in singing and concerts, exhibitions, including, of course, the recent art show. So with all those interests and accomplishments, again, it hasn't been a surprise to any of us that you filed 603 applications to 183 different institutions of higher education. And all of you are headed off to some incredible schools in 25 different states. There, you'll pursue a host of subjects ranging from music technology to dance, engineering, business, creative writing, journalism, nursing, biology, environmental science, and physics. Additionally, psychology, the classics, international relations, education policy, economics, and law, as well as public health and preparation for med school feature among your intended fields of study. Now, I could go on listing the range of your abilities and accomplishments, but I just want to conclude with this. Seniors, I don't know if you truly know this or appreciate it, but both your teachers and your underclassmen peers really admire and respect you. Under your leadership, people have felt cared for, known, and included in our high school. During your years in the upper school, people have noticed that you clearly care about each other, about Moses Brown School, and the sense of community and school spirit here. For example, many praise you for attempting the new house system and for finally creating a homecoming dance that is fun. People describe you as fun and as family-oriented and as caring. And talk about great citizenship, as Kieran just mentioned. The only class in recorded history that we know about for which a member did not have a DC in the high school. Congratulations on that. Now, Kieran and Margaret, I and many others would also like to thank you for your role this year in guiding us through the year in the high school. I am not exaggerating when I say that much of what I just described is attributed by your peers to your unique leadership this year, which has been a blend of vision and kindness and mirth. So to the whole class, with all those things behind you, so much more ahead, I know I speak for everyone in saying that we are incredibly proud of all that you've accomplished. And if I could give you any parting advice, it would be this: remain curious and remain bold. Push yourselves in the future to try new things that you never even imagined. Look for chances to make a positive difference. That's what you've done here at Moses Brown over the past 4 years and more, and I think you're ready to take those skills onto the world stage. So on behalf of everyone at Moses Brown School, we extend our heartiest congratulations to you and wish you Godspeed next year and beyond. Congratulations all.